Buckeye TV. I'm your host, Sophie Warner, and we have our last student panel here. We have Laura, Matt, and Caitlin. Could you guys introduce yourselves?
Sure. I'm Laura. I'm a sophomore here at studying theater.
Cool.
I'm Matt. I'm a junior studying GIS.
I'm Caitlin. I'm a sophomore and I'm studying marketing.
Awesome. So today we're going to talk about a constant for students on campus, which is construction. Has the construction on High Street affected you guys at all?
I live in Bowen House, which is at the corner of Lane and High. So there's been this giant construction pit across the street from us for the longest time. So that's something that we hear. Like sometimes our building will shake because of the construction.
Is it loud too?
It's really loud, yeah.
I live on Norwich, so sometimes it can be kind of a pain to maneuver around the construction on that same intersection, like walking to class.
Yeah, I think if anything, it's just kind of annoying because I live in Bush, which is right next to Bowen, so you have that like right across the street, and then just like walking down High Street in general, there's like a huge barrier when you're walking, so it's kind of a pain.
Walking in that barrier, it's such a small area, and there's like no way to escape. Does that? I feel so uneasy when I have to walk through there.
Yeah, crossing the street is a little spooky.
And like 16th Street is like straight up. There's like only a teeny little alleyway to walk there. So as far as what they're putting in, have you heard any rumors about what might come?
It's supposed to be Target, right? I think.
Yeah.
I've heard that too. I've also heard though that Ohio State is like expanding and they're putting in like a meal place there. How do you guys feel about like campus extending past High Street?
I think it's a great thing because that off-campus area is not the safest at the moment. I think if Ohio State kind of takes control and moves like from like Lane all the way down to the short north, like by 7th, I think it would just create like a continual strip of stuff that would just make campus a lot safer.
Ohio State take over on this. It's like, do you guys have family members who went to Ohio State in the past?
Yeah, my whole family went here, and every time they come and visit, they crack up at how much it's expanded, and they'll come and they'll see something and they'll say, oh, that used to be a cornfield or whatever, you know. And so I think expanding is a great idea because that's what we've done in the past, and I think it makes sense to continue to do so.
It's always kind of a bummer though when they plan these great big extensions and they're like, so after you graduate, you'll have this.
Exactly. Yeah, it's getting kind of hard, especially because like I'm a sophomore, so when I was a freshman, they were still fixing North Campus housing, and then now it's like, oh, we're gonna redo all of High Street. So it's just the entire time I'm here, everything's kind of under construction, and it'll probably be nice when it's done, but at the moment it's just kind of frustrating because all these things that used to be there that you could just easily walk to are gone now.
Do you guys ever worry about when you come back with your kids maybe or something, you're not gonna recognize where you went to school?
Yeah, it'll probably look so different.
When my grandparents come back, they're like, my grandpa was like, oh yeah, I lived in that dorm. It's a parking lot. Oh, okay. So how do you feel like, because of the construction, some places have moved, like Insomnia's moved way north, Kane's moved way south. Has that affected where you guys go to eat?
I like the fact that Insomnia is a little bit closer. It's actually right by where my apartment is for next year, so my roommate and I are very excited about that.
Lucky for you.
Yeah, I definitely like that Insomnia is up north because I can see it from, like I walk out of my apartment on Norwich and I can see it right there. Sometimes I still order delivery because I'm too lazy to go get it, but...
Yeah, it's like nice. It's nice now that I'm on North, but I feel like for the people that live in the middle, it's kind of a bummer because everything's either going really far south or really far north. So if you're kind of like from that range of like, I don't know, what would it be like, 17th, 16th, like all those streets, it's just everything is like under construction, so you kind of have to go out and around, but in a couple of years, I guess it'll be better.
Yeah. As far as the new Target, which we mentioned earlier, would you guys be a fan of that?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Big time.
So right now the closest Target is by Lenox, and that's, it's close, but it's not.
You ever tried to hike out there?
Oh yeah.
It's like 30 minutes.
I think that like having a Target there, it's like almost a real grocery store too, so it'll give kids on campus like the chance to actually do real shopping instead of going to CVS or having to take the bus somewhere.
Yes. Students always get everything at CVS.
Right.
Yeah.
Target would be nice. So one more thing about Chumleys. Apparently there's some uproar among students with Chumley's being moved, hypothetically, more north or south?
It's gonna be south, so it's like it's way down on 9th,
Okay.
and I think it's like Chumley's will be there, and then there's like apartments above it, which is fine, but it's just kind of really far away. And it used to have this awesome like central location, and now it's just gone. But I think it's actually opening back up this summer, so that'll be nice to like have it back. But it's just farther away, so it's like there's good and bad.
Is Chumley's close to your heart? You don't want it to...
Yeah, I know. I love Chumley's. I feel like everybody loved Chumley's. It was such a fun place to go, but it's okay. It'll be back.
All
It's
right.
not gone forever.
Okay, thank you guys for your opinions. This is our last topic of the day. So thank you guys. I'm Sophie Warner, been your host, and have a good day. Sweet. Whew. I'm so done.